Baker Creek, rare seeds. Baker Creek is one of my favorite seed companies. The fact that they are one of the largest repositories of rare seeds and specifically heirloom seeds. I learned a lot about gardening by getting from Baker Creek. I buy their catalog, their full catalog, and I save it every year. I think it's incredible. I think the work that they're doing is incredible. And they've had really good success growing. Holy moly. There you go. All right, we're getting into it, and I got some free ones. I love their packaging's really cool. It's like got all the heirlooms on it. If you order a ton, they always give you a bunch of free seeds. So I'm gonna go through those first. So we got a bok choy free seed. Interesting. We got a melon. I don't really order melon, so that's interesting. Sweet passion melon. And we got a golden crispy melon. So a lot of times what I'll do with these is I'll grow them and then I'll give them away to friends. We got a zinnia, love zinnias, Persian carpet zinnia, and we got a lettuce, Henderson's black seeded Simpson lettuce. Love trying new lettuces. I will try new lettuces all day. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, so let's go through the flowers now. So I got a ton of flowers and herbs that are kind of interesting. Some I've done before. I love the coleus. I love coleuses. They really grow really nice. They're really nice to look at. That one is Coloca Sunset. This is a yarrow Colorado mix. So I love all the colors in that yarrow. I love yarrow. Yarrow's incredible. Got a ton of zinnias. So I got the Bennery's Giant Lime zinnia. I got the Mazurkia zinnia. Really beautiful. And then this Queenie Lemon Peach. They have a lime peach too, but this Queenie Lemon Peach is really beautiful. And then I thought these were really cool. These Louisias, Elise Rosy Pink. Really interesting flower. And I've been falling in love with some petunias. I'm not gonna lie. I somehow got into petunias. And I grew these last year. These are a phlox, Twinkle's Dwarf phlox, but I had bought them from a nursery. And they're really cool. They're like little and they've got these like starbursts. They're really neat. And then, oh, I got this other Louisia, Elise Golden Yellow. And it's just really pretty. Like, look how pretty that flower is, yellow. I got this phlox. This is one's called Cherry Caramel. Incredible. And then I love calendula. This is a new one I haven't done. This one's called Pink Surprise. And so that one looks really cool. I got this Savannah grass. I'm always looking to be a better cut flower farmer. I will admit, like, I love cut flowers, and so I'm trying to learn more and more. So I always buy kind of some optional cut flower type things. Bachelor buttons, I love these things. They're incredible. This one's called Magic Mix. And then I got salvia. This salvia just looks amazing. It's like it's scarlet bicolor salvia. Just looks really incredible. And typically pollinators really love the salvias. And then I got 3 agastaches, which can all be used for tea. So Apache Sunset, which I've grown multiple times, really love it. This one is a sunset yellow. And this one is a raspberry daiquiri. Also got a licorice white agastache. What's interesting about agastache is I've had a hard time growing it from seeds, so we'll see if I get better at it, or maybe I didn't have viable, or I think I tried this licorice white and I couldn't get anything to go, and I think it's because I bought the seed packet like 3 years ago and it just wasn't happening. Moringa oleifera, prize for high protein leaves. A very special dwarf moringa variety from India. I got 2 of them and I'm pretty sure I only ordered 1, so thanks for that. And then this was really fascinating. It's called Jewels of Opar. I guess you use the seed pods. I got some catmint. Nepida. I got some Popolo butterfly form. And Popolo is in like a South American herb. It's really kind of cool. It's like a cilantro, kind of. I got this celery Amsterdam. So I got 2 different kinds of celery, one from Johnny's and one from Baker Creek. And then this beans, Hutterite soup bush. So this is a bean that is used for soup. And I was like, you know what? I love soup and I really want to make some soup. And then I did get some butterwax, some golden butterwax beans. I love these beans to eat. They're good eaters. So those are my beans. And then we'll go through some veggies now. So I love this This is a radish carrot, lutea carrot. It is incredible. I loved it last year. It was one of my favorite things that I grew. I was like, I gotta get more. Also, I've never gotten more compliments on a flower than this. This is Celosia Asian Garden. It makes these really cool pink, like it lasts for a while. I actually just got rid of one that was over a year old. It just looks incredible. So winter choy. And this is a gourd, Cluster Ridge loofah gourd. So these are like kind of small loofahs. I thought they were kind of interesting. Never had seen them before. Got some savory. So this is lemon savory. Always good to have with your herb mixes. And then I've got some onions. Ooh, I got this carrot. This carrot is really cool. Let me do these carrots first. So this one is called Mif. I got like 7 different carrots I'm doing this year. It's crazy. This one is Aceta Black, Pusa Aceta Black. This black one was so good last year. Just the black, it's so cool. It's just so tasty. And then I'm doing 2 onions. So I have onion yellow of Parma. So this is, I have an heirloom yellow onion, very classic. And then an onion red of Florence. So another heirloom red onion, and then 2 tomatoes. So this one is Wapsinicon Peach. Wapsinicon Peach. It's an indeterminate. Iowa heirloom named after the Wapsinicon River. And then Gourmandise Yellow, these little guys. I figured I'd do them in a container and see how they do. They're 70-day determinants, really cool. And then last but not least, I like to end with peppers. I got some really cool peppers this year. So in addition, I got 2 from Johnny Seeds. I've got lemon drop peppers, but I did the chocolate habanero. So I wanted to get more larger Scoville, so 100,000, 200,000 Scoville. Lemon spice jalapeno, I've done these every year. I love them so much. They are an anchor. I love them, love them, love them. And then I did 7-pot last year, but I did the chocolate 7-pot, so I thought I'd do this yellow 7-pot. So it's a yellow 7-pot pepper. Then there's a red pepper, Red Savina. Looking good, it's a habanero. I got more lemon spice jalapeno, so that's amazing. And then Etiuda pepper, so for those stuffed peppers, I got this sweet guy. I think he'll do pretty well. And then a yellow monster as well. I loved doing these. These work really well with stuffed bell peppers. Really, 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 really nice yellow monster. And then these 2 look crazy. This is Pepper Death Spiral, a gorgeous habanero with a twisted shape. So excited about that. And then Leviathan Gnarly Scorpion Caramel. So this is a hot. This is I believe it's either a little bit hotter or a little less hot than a 7-pot. And that is my Baker Creek haul for this year. And just if those of you keeping track at home, here is this year's seed bank. So normally I have 2 containers where I keep all the seeds, but when I have new seeds and I'm doing new stuff, I like to have it all in one place, so it really helps me remember, like, okay, overall, what am I trying to do? And of course, now it's completely full. And free seeds, what I'll do is I probably won't grow these this year. I will either give them to people. I'll probably go ahead and archive those. And so there is this year's seeds. So far, we have Prairie Moon, we have Johnny's, and we have Botanical Interests, and we have Baker Creek. And there you have it. Seeds for 2026. Let's go.